Hello, today we're going to have a game of SQIJ on the ZX Spectrum. This is a shit game challenge from John Gage on YouTube. This is a fairly infamous game. This is basically considered the worst Spectrum game ever. There's actually quite an interesting story behind this game, which is actually more interesting than the game itself. That being, the person who programmed this was working for a publisher, and he had a contract with them, but he had a falling out with the company, so he told them to get stuffed. But just before he left, in order to fulfill his contract commitments, he had to release a game. He had to program a game. So this was what he programmed, and he did it very, very cheaply and basically a rush job. It took like, I don't know, a couple of days or so to program, and he put in no effort whatsoever, and you can kind of tell that with the game. And he was actually surprised when he found the game when he realised the game was actually published and you could buy it. Yes, people paid money for this game, but the rules. But I think the publisher They had to finish the game, but the publisher, if they considered it of low quality, they didn't have to publish it, but the company published it anyway. So let's get started. One play game, so there's not really much. So the controls are K and M for up and down, Z and X for left and right, L to collect fruit, J to open doors, B to shoot, and M to list objects. So let's get started. As you can see, I am tapping the designated buttons and random ones, and they're not doing a damn thing, although somehow my score is still going up. So what on earth's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. This game is literally, figuratively and literally broken. It doesn't work. I mean, that's a good sign, isn't it, when you first pop it in and the controls don't work. And I believe it took a while for the way to get it to work to be published. But there is a way around this. So essentially, I believe what's wrong with it is the game's automatically defaulted to caps lock, and the game doesn't recognise the uppercase letters, and if you turn caps lock on and off, it doesn't do anything. So what you have to do is you have to literally hack the game to get it to work. So the way you do it is you have to first break the game, so you have to press Shift and Space to break, press Enter, and you can literally see the code. I don't know how to scroll, so you can't. Yeah, no, me not knowing how to scroll, but as you can see, the program is basically a mess, and it was literally programmed in BASIC, but it wasn't Sinclair BASIC. It was a third-party BASIC software made by Ocean, and I believe you have to do something if you are going to program in BASIC. You have to do something to the game, so that way, you know, it will actually run on Sinclair hardware. But they went the cheap way, and they just literally ported the BIOS from the BASICs program and stuck it on the cassette as well. So you basically get essentially a free BASIC package illegally. Anyway, let's continue. So what you have to do is you have to poke by hitting O, and then you have to enter 2, 3, 6, 5, 8, 0. Press Enter. So 0, OK. That's R to run. So we've returned to SQIJ. Let's see if it's worked. And yes, the game is working. working being the loosest term possible. And look, the sprite is, you can see a little pixel right there, and you can see like bits of the sprite literally, the sprite is literally falling apart as I play. So what you have to do is you have to shoot these bastards to progress. And I believe what you have to do is you have to hunt around and find fruit and a tree, I believe. Hit B, and he doesn't even fire anything. How the hell can a fat bird fire a gun? He doesn't have like a gun or anything. So he just literally stares at them and they die. So we continue, and as you can see, I think they spent all that money on that wing flap animation and nothing else, because it is ungodly slow. Fortunately though, you don't have to keep tapping to get it past. So we're here. So let's try and go up and see if I can get out through the roof. And I can't get out. He's literally jumping up and down. There we go. This is basically a maze game, and look, the enemies, they look like they're respawning, but they're not. It's just the graphics make it look like that. This is really appalling. This is a really badly put together game. It is literally, in every definition of the words, broken. Let's kill this weird thing that looks like a safe. Let's see how far we get. And yeah, no time in the world. Just, so I'm here, and there is a wall. And somehow, despite the fact that I'm not doing, despite the score just keeps going up. I don't know what exactly is the point of the score, because no matter what you do, the score goes up. So, is that a wall? Are you supposed to shoot down that wall or something? Let's see what we do. So, no, you can't go through the wall. And as you can see, like there, the sprite is appalling. It is literally falling apart as I play. And we get, oh, what? I didn't even hit the damn thing. Look, what a plonker. You've just got yourself killed. Well done. Now how do I get out? Oh, great. Great. I was just randomly pressing buttons and that's taking me back to the game. I'll have one more go. So, the graphics are absolutely appalling. They are. This game is literally, by any definition of the words, broken. How on earth could they get this game published? You know, if this, you know, even by, you know, like, let's say it was a bedroom coder who was like 5 or something wrote this, it would still absolutely be appalling. And a publisher would never pick this up. So how on earth, why on earth did the publisher this game? I believe it was, I can't remember what the name of the publisher was. I think it was the Powerhouse who published this. Shoot this robot thing. So you notice that a lot of the enemies tend to just respawn. And kill him! There. That took a while, but I managed to do it. Yes, somehow I'm actually remembering how to control this, because when I was playtesting it, I kept automatically going to QAOP. Which I don't know why this couldn't have been QAOP, because it would have been a lot easier. And an apple. Let's pick up the apple. L to collect fruit. And oh my god, look, the blooming, what the hell's going on? And the game is literally falling apart as I play it. It is really quite appalling. Come on! Fire, there. So, let's see how far we get. We're at energy 60, so I don't know what qualifies your energy going down. And I'm disappearing. Let's I'll go up just to see what else is here. It's really kind of a bit of a labyrinth, and it's extremely tedious. You know, even if this was like properly programmed and, you know, actually playable, it would have still been a pretty crap game. So we're here. Am I back at the same spot, or am I in some other place? I don't know if I'm in the spot where I was originally, or whether or not I'm in a new space, because, you know, it's really hard to tell where the hell you are. It's just essentially a really elaborate maze. As you can see right there, the corner of the wall is changing colour. And we're back at the wall. Let's head back out. And what the hell is that? Is that a fruit or something? Let's see what happens if we collect it. It's appallingly programmed, this game. It is absolutely appalling. You know, if you have a look right there, you know, even though they're down there, if you have a look, even though you're nowhere near your enemies, look, if they're there, then the game doesn't want to know about it, and you have to kill them. You can't fly under them, and you can't fly over them. You have to shoot them. And the graphics are literally falling apart. This is really quite appalling. What the hell? Oh, crap. I'm stuck. See, there's just enemies spawned all over the place, and now it's corrupting the graphics. You poor SQIJ, he's in pieces. He's falling apart. He's falling apart. And he's stuck. Oh, what a plonky, you just got yourself killed. Right, well, I think that is the message of all to leave on, and a fairly appropriate one. Anyway, that's it for the moment. Till next time, goodbye.